I told you, man. A lot of motherfuckers will be listening to me, bro. I know this chick, she camps by me. And sometimes we have pizza, we hang out, and we drink and shit. But I don't have any sexual interest toward her at all. She's way below my looks level. I'm sorry, guys. That desperate stuff, I don't do that no more. You know, get involved with sub-5 women and shit. Anyway, she's sub-5. He's sub-5. Uh, well, let me start from the beginning. Somehow, she got involved with him, man, and now, to make a long story short, he's stalking her, man. This guy has no dreams, no goals, no passions. You feel what I'm saying? He has very little options when it comes to women. And I find like these guys are very dangerous, or they can be dangerous, when you got very little options and no goals. See, I mean, me, myself, I ain't got that many options myself, but I got goals in life that I'm trying to reach. You feel what I'm saying? This guy has no goal, man. So he's involved with her. One of the homeless chicks out here, man. You know, the homeless chick that camp over there by me and shit. And I told her, I said, man, that's your shit. Don't put me in the middle of that shit between you and him. No. You feel what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't trying to get involved between you and him. That's you and his bullshit. You started this shit. You decided to get involved with a sub-5 dude. You know, that's it. Now this guy Berto, he don't have any options when it comes to females. You feel what I'm saying? He gonna go crazy just losing one. You know, when a guy ain't got options, there's a reason for that. When a guy, he got zero options, no woman giving him any choosing signals, and you get involved with him, he's not gonna want to let you go. It was like sub-5 stalker. She had zero options. That's why she kept coming back to me. And I ain't never had a female. I never heard of a female having zero options. You feel what I'm saying? Sub-5 stalker has some big old titties. So why stalk me? You know. That's why I'm glad she went to the hospital and, you know what I'm saying, got away from me, bro. Because that shit could become a fatal attraction when you got a person who doesn't have a life, who doesn't have many options when it comes to the opposite sex. You feel what I'm saying? Those people are dangerous. So this female, she decided to get involved with a sub-5 dude that drinks from sun up to sun down, like she does. She drinks all day long. I don't drink all day long, bro. I get my exercise on, I eat, I drink water, and I might have a drink at 6 p.m., and I ain't gonna stop drinking. I stopped drinking at 7 p.m. So I drink like for like an hour, man, and I put it up, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not an alcoholic like that where I gotta wake up and have a beer in the morning or some type of alcohol beverage or something like that. That's not me, man. I always drink like after sundown, around 6 p.m. Sometimes around 5:30 p.m. because it gets dark around that time. You feel what I'm saying? But these people, man, I separate myself from them. I don't want to talk to them no more. Normally, I would buy everybody a pizza and we all hang out together. That shit is stopping right now. You guys don't know how to act. I'm not doing no more pizza. I'm not ordering no more pizzas, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because we all sit down, we'll listen to music all together, and we'll eat pizza together and shit. That pizza thing came to an end. I ain't buying them shit. That's between you two. You guys are arguing all the time. I don't want to be around y'all. I'm good. The next time you come around, I'm just gonna leave. I'm like, that's you. You got to deal with that. You got involved with them. You got to deal with the sub 5 dude. Sub 5 dude ain't got many options. If you lose a girlfriend, he gonna go crazy, bro. He gonna become possessive. He gonna be stalking you and shit. You feel what I'm saying? You know, because he ain't got many options when it comes to women. That's what I told her. I said, well, you get involved with a guy who doesn't have much options when it comes to women, he's gonna be stalking you. I told her, just like the sub 5 stalker chick, she didn't have much options when it came to men, especially men on my looks level. She went crazy. I didn't even stick my dick in her, bro, and she went crazy. Throwing coffee on my car every single day. That bitch had a death wish, bro. She had something going on. You know, what if I was a crazy motherfucker and would have put a bullet in her ass or something? That's how people get killed, bro. They underestimate a lot of people, man. But sub 5 stalker, you guys who don't know, is a female who stalked me for like 5 months. I called the cops on her 3 times. She wouldn't leave me alone, bro. She would not stay away. Even the cops came up and told her, do not go near this man. And she still was chasing me, man. Still was stalking me. It didn't matter what the police said or nothing. She still kept coming around. Hello. Hello. Yeah, good? Yeah, I know. It's the holidays. I get, yeah, I'm getting fat. There's one of the chicks over here at the little spot over here. She always says hi to me. She's nice. But stop getting involved with these sub 5 people. Sub 5 people can be dangerous. Not all sub 5 people are dangerous, but a lot of them are dangerous because they don't have any other options. A lot of these females need to start checking how many options these dudes got. You seen anybody else? That's all you gotta ask them. When the last time you was in a relationship? You know what I'm saying? You know, if a guy has been single for many years, ain't been in a relationship, you know what I'm saying, ain't had a girlfriend, that guy can be dangerous if he loses you. Because he felt like, that's my only option, I got to stick around. I ain't got no other options. Ew, that becomes a dangerous motherfucker, especially he ain't got nothing to live for. He could become violent, stalkerish, and all the other stuff, bro. Berto is sub 5, bro. He got prey eyes. You know what I'm saying? He got round circular eyes. That's not good on a man. Ugh. Hunter eyes like me. That's what you're supposed to have, man, as a man. You're not supposed to have round eyes. That's what makes him sub 5. And his eye settings are close together. Like the space between the eyes is supposed to be like mine. You know what I'm saying? But his is like really close apart. Like it makes him look like a bird almost. You know what I'm saying? He got that bird face going on. So she decided to get involved with that sub 5 dude. She gonna have to deal with that shit. Don't come around me with that shit. Straight up. No more pizza. I'm not ordering no more pizza. I'm good. You guys, you know, sort that shit out. And then I think he pulled a knife on her one time. I don't know if he was joking or not, but I had to take the knife from him. Like, man, watch out, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I said, no more of that. No more pizza. No more drinking together. I'm good. You feel what I'm saying? No more of that. You know, forget all that, man. My sanity is more important, man. I'm trying to stay sane. You know. You know. You decided to get involved with a sub 5 man, you're gonna have to take care of your own. Don't come run to me. You started that shit. You laid down with the man, and you did. She gonna lie to me and tell me she didn't lay down with him. No, you laid down with him. You had sex with him. You just didn't say nothing. And now you're looking for me to help you? No, I'm not the one. You know, I'm not the one. I got goals and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no time to be dealing with y'all. Nah, man. Separate myself from those people. They were like, Kel, where you been? I've been trying to get away from you guys. You guys are always arguing and stuff around me, and I don't want to deal with y'all. You guys stress me the fuck out, and I'm trying to watch my stress levels. You know what I'm saying? All that, you know, arguing and stuff. So I'm gonna be staying far away from them as possible now. I might find a new place to sleep, man, because I don't wanna fucking like deal with you motherfuckers. I go to another spot. You should never got involved with this sub 5 ass. You know, Berto ain't got many options when it comes to women. As long as I've been knowing Berto out here on these streets, he ain't never had a girlfriend, bro. Not even a female that was interested in him. No interest, nothing, bro. So you get involved with a man who don't have options, and you his only option, he gonna stalk you like a motherfucker, and he gonna get violent. You know what I'm saying? You know, he already pulled a knife on her. I had to take the knife from him. I'm like, Berto, man, here you go. Give me that knife, man. You ain't gonna stab her, bro. So I took the knife from him and I gave it back to him the next day. You know what I'm saying? I gave him back his knife. But like, okay, that's the last time me hanging around with y'all. You're gonna be asking, how come you're not coming out? Nah. I'm in Starbucks. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stay in Starbucks until they close. To avoid them. You know what I'm saying? Or I might pick another drinking spot, you know what I'm saying, just to get away from them. I know exactly what spot I can go to tonight to have me a drink by myself, because I don't want to hear all that arguing and shit. You know, you got involved with his ass, you got to deal with him by yourself, and I'm not coming to your rescue. If you get hurt, you get killed, that's you, because you did that. You're not my girlfriend. You're not on my looks level, because if you were, I would have been trying to hit it, but she looked like a pin. Like, she is not attractive, that girl. Okay? She is not attractive. So you pick that sub 5 nigga, you gotta deal with him. Hey. Okay, I'm back. You dealt with his ass. You got to deal with him on your own terms. Don't come around me, cause Cause she was talking about last night, she was talking about calling the cops and shit like that on him. I was like, no, don't come around with me. If the cops come, I'm leaving. You guys deal with this shit. You know, and don't come look at me to come deal with it. No, you got involved with them. A guy, let me tell you something. A guy who has very little options, if he loses one option, he gonna go crazy. He gonna keep coming back around you because he ain't got no other options. A man who got plenty of options, bro, he can move on easier, man. Now, there are some rich dudes who are like that. You know what I'm saying? Like Diddy was like that. He wouldn't let Cassie leave the hotel and shit because I guess she had a phone or something. But he was being controlling and possessive like a poor person. That's what a poor rich man does. When a woman leaves, you know what I'm saying? He starts stalking her and shit. That's for a poor man. You feel me? A poor man who with very little options be doing all that stalking and shit like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Have I ever stalked a female? I think once when I was younger, I stalked my girlfriend Dolores, but not for too long, man. I thought, wow, I mean, shit. I came up on some new pussy, so I left her alone. But one time I went to her house and I was hiding in a tree trying to see who she was bringing in and shit. I did that once, bro, and that was it. I never stalked my ex-girlfriend. No, I didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? But back when I was 24, I think I was 24 or 25 or something like that. Yeah, I stalked my ex-girlfriend, but only for like a couple of weeks. I found I had other options, bro. When you got options, why you gotta stalk them? You know what I'm saying? I can replace them really easily.
Wait.
You know. So we replace these bras very easily, bro. Why you gotta stalk them? And this guy right now, he's stalking her. He won't stop. You know what I'm saying? And she over here trying to hide behind me. I'm like, no, don't come over here. No, I ain't doing nothing. You ain't that important. Sometimes you gotta be cold to survive, man. You know what I'm saying? That's you and his shit. Don't come over here and bring your shit to me. You know what I'm saying? You decide to get involved with a sub-5 dude that don't got options, you gotta deal with it. That's what I told her. I was like, look, this is what happens when you get involved with a man who don't have options like that. You think any other woman want him? No, but you the only one that wants him in the world. So guess what he gonna do? He gonna act a fool. You hear what I'm saying? He's gonna act a fool. Now, they was arguing with me. They was arguing last night when I was trying to get some sleep. They was arguing. I got up and I told Berto, I was like, Berto, I see you tomorrow, bro. I'm trying to get some goddamn sleep. You know what I'm saying? I get a drink with you tomorrow. I'm like, psych. I told him that so he could leave, and he did. He left. But that female, she keep on picking these bums, these sub-5 men who don't have anything to lose, dudes who got abandonment issues and shit like that, because they sub-5. They ain't got many options on the streets. You know what I'm saying? I don't have abandonment issues. If a bitch want to leave, she could just leave. Like, I didn't get crazy when Thai Girl left me. I didn't have many options. I didn't stalk her, bro. And I knew where she worked. I let it go. I'm like, okay, go with the guy who got more money. I'm good by myself. You feel me? You know, I've been out here by myself, bro. I went to Brazil by myself, okay? On the second trip to Brazil, I went by myself. I don't need a woman at this point to complete me right now. Now, do I want a woman? Yeah. But do I really need a woman? Not really. You know what I'm saying? You know, but you want one, but you don't really need one. You know what I'm saying? But it's like right now I'm on this paper chase and I ain't got no time to get distracted by a woman who picked a sub 5 a dude to get involved with. You feel what I'm saying? She picked him. And me, I have no interest in her like that. She's all the way sub 5. She has terrible skin. You know what I'm saying? And I thought my skin was kind of bad. She has terrible skin. Terrible. Like she look like a straight up zombie, bro. Like that's why I don't do that, man. I don't mess with women who are below me in looks. I don't do that. I learned my lesson. Don't get involved with these bitches who are below you in looks. You better not. They're gonna stalk you. They're gonna make your life a living hell, bro. They'll call the cops on you. Fake like they hit you or you hit them. You know, fake like you hit them and shit. Call the cops. He hit me. He hit me. Like we don't see no mark on you. Where? You mad because I blocked that shit? That's what it was. That's what sub 5 stalker. She was mad because I blocked her arm. Like her arm was about to throw the coffee container on my car. Like she was about to throw, coffee on my car. When she was doing that in that motion, I just blocked it. And she didn't like that. And she goes, oh, I'm gonna call the cops. Man, she had to call the cops on me, man. The cops was looking for me and shit. I'm like, I left. I wasn't gonna go, man. I wasn't gonna get caught. That broad, she has some psycho issues. But I wasn't peeping myself. Does this woman have options? Why she keep on coming over to me? You see what I'm saying? Especially if somebody keeps on like hitting on you and trying to get with you and stuff for like months at a time. And she ain't got no other boyfriend or nothing like that. Or she can't keep a man. There's something wrong with that picture. Like this woman, nobody else want her? Okay, there's something wrong with that. So you get away from her, man. You got a woman that no man wants, get away from her. She's trouble, bro. And the female, she should have been, you feel me? That female, she should have been checking out his resume before she got involved with him. You feel what I'm saying? Does he have any women lined up? Does he have a roster? If he got a roster, then yeah, it's a good catch. You know what I'm saying? That means other women want him too. You feel what I'm saying? That's a good catch. But you got a motherfucker that doesn't have a roster. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker that no other woman wants. That's a dangerous motherfucker right there. That means when it's time to, he's not gonna want to break up with you. He gonna come around. He gonna keep coming back around because you are his only option. There's no other woman that want him. And that's when it becomes dangerous right there, man. She better get away from him. I told her, I said, you better move out of this area. That dude can get dangerous. I said, he can kill you. He already pulled a knife on you already. You know what I'm saying? He already pulled a knife on you and shit. You know what I'm saying? So what are you gonna do? Your life might be in danger. She not listening to me. Boy, she got a hard head. Some of you women got a hard head. I told you, I said switch to another area. Get away while you're still living. Because he's gonna end up being psychotic and he's gonna kill you in the end. He could kill you. It's a possibility. And a female, all she gotta do is sit back and talk to him for a little bit and say, hey, how many other women are you dealing with right now? When the last time you had a girlfriend? The motherfucker ain't had a girlfriend in years. Don't get involved with him. I told you. Motherfuckers who ain't got options, they are dangerous. I'm telling you, bro. They are dangerous to society, bro. Some of y'all incels, not all of y'all, Birdo, he's an incel. He ain't had a woman in a long time. Not all of incels are dangerous, but there are some dangerous incels out there, you know, that are violent and really dangerous, man. Like I said, did I say that twice? You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have anything to live for. There was an incel that lit a female on fire on the train over there in San Francisco. He lit her on fire, but that dude's face is hella ugly. I mean, it was sub-5 all the way. I mean, you can look it up, bro. I mean, you can look it up. It's in the paper and shit. And he got life in prison because the lady, she later died because she got caught on fire. She should have stopped, drop, and roll, man. If you are on fire, stop and drop and roll. Don't run. Stop, drop, and roll if you are on fire. But I saw his picture and I was like, damn, that's an ugly motherfucker right there, bro. He has nothing to live for. He's a dangerous motherfucker, bro. He's been treated badly by women his whole entire life. And these guys, that shit builds up over time. Like he can succeed, you know, he's having a meltdown, a crash out, you know what I'm saying? Because the horrible treatment that he gets from women, he gets no positive reinforcements from females. Well, what's it, reinforcement? Is that the right word for it? Shit, I don't know. But no positive outcome, no positive feedback, no choosing signals. You're just all the way done. Not even sub-5 females wanna be with you. So these guys are dangerous. You know, like that guy, Mr. 27 years, that motherfucker is dangerous, okay? That's why I stopped talking to him. Cause shit was escalating, man. So I blocked him. I blocked Mr. 27 years. You ain't had a woman in 27 years, nigga. You about to commit suicide out here, bro. You ain't got nothing to live for. You get one itis when you got very little options too. You keep going back to that same woman. Cause motherfuckers, they ain't got no choice but to have one itis. Like in the pickup artist handbook, that one itis thing where you get stuck on just one woman. Man, when you get plenty of women, when you got the bag, you can't, it's impossible to have one itis. So I get rid of her and get another one the next day, you know what I'm saying? But if a nigga, let me tell you something. If a nigga ain't got his shit together, he ain't got a whole lot of options when it comes to females, he gonna have that one itis, and it's not gonna be a good one. It's not gonna be a good one itis. You feel me? It's not gonna be good. I think I'm gonna have some burgers today, man. I'm gonna go to In-N-Out Burger today. Hey, we gotta do that once a week. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's what I told her. I was like, look, that's what happens when you get involved with a guy who doesn't have a lot of options when it comes to women. You know what I'm saying? When it's time for the breakup, he's not gonna let you go. Same thing with women. I don't deal with females that don't have any options when it comes to men. Because of the breakup come around, bro, she ain't gonna wanna let you go. She gonna stalk you and shit like that. Because you are the best option, the only option. You know what I'm saying? You know. She ain't never had a guy on your looks level before, okay? I seen that happen before on one of the Leftover Women channel videos I was watching. about a few months back. This one lady, I guess she was like a 4 in looks, and the guy was like a 7 or something in looks. And I guess he threatened to leave her, and somehow she tied him to the bed. I don't know how she got him tied there. Maybe when he was asleep, she tied him to the bed, and she spoon fed him for like, I don't know how long.
Wait.
But they asked her why did he do that? Why did she do that? Why did she tie him to the bed like that? She said, because he's too handsome. I can't let him go. He's too handsome. She like, God damn, you got involved with a psycho bitch, bro. And she spoon fed his ass too, man. You know what I'm saying? That's psycho shit, bro. That's what happens when you get involved with a woman that's way below you in looks. Because not many guys are going to give her a shot that's around your looks level. You see what I'm saying? These women can be dangerous. The men can be dangerous. You see what I'm saying? The women can be more dangerous than the men, man. Because you don't expect a woman to like kill you in your sleep or pull a knife on you or to shoot you and shit like that. You expect it from the men, but you don't expect it from the women, bro. See what I'm saying? Now this female is my friend. I never slept with her. I had never had any sexual activities with her. I don't find her attractive. I'm sorry, I can't sleep with women who I don't find attractive. I don't care how desperate I am for sex. I just won't go that route. I did that with self-5 stalking. It didn't work. So I don't mess with women who don't turn me on. I don't mess with females who are older than me. You feel what I'm saying? You know, women in their 50s and stuff like that. Nah, I'm good with that. That's just the way I'm built, man. I mean, you could call it the Prince attitude all you want to, but I'd rather jerk off to some porn than have sex with a sub-5 woman. You feel me? And now some women, don't get me wrong, they're like 4s and 5s. They got some big old titties and a big ass. And then I can kind of deal with that. I can forgive her for her sub-5 face if she got a nice big rump, because it makes up for, like, you know, the lack of facial features. The lack of face. You feel what I'm saying? But from here on out, I'm avoiding them two, and I'm not gonna have no more pizza. I'm gonna stay in Starbucks until it closes. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna leave from Starbucks to another spot where I can have my drink. You know what I'm saying? Without getting bothered by those motherfuckers. And I know she's gonna ask me when I go back to the spot late night, like around 10 o'clock. I know she's gonna ask me, well, I haven't seen you the whole entire day. What happened? I'm gonna straight up tell her straight up. I'm trying to avoid you two. I don't want to get caught up in the middle of your bullshit. That's your shit. If something happens to you, oh well, you gotta chop it up to the game, because ain't nothing gonna happen to me. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't nothing gonna happen to me because of you. You gonna get me killed out here or get me stabbed or hurt over you? No, you gotta deal with that. I am not gonna be a Captain Save-A-Hoe. You pick the sub-5 dude, you're gonna have to sleep with him and get rid of him. Or you slept with him, now you gotta deal with it. And she started crying. She was like, oh my God, why does he just leave me alone? He won't leave me alone. Because you got with him, and now you're trying to cut the umbilical cord. You got with a guy who had nothing to lose. And I said, you're gonna have to pack your shit and go to another city, because this shit could get deadly, for real. And she's still not listening to me. She's still around. I said, okay. There's other cities where you can camp and hide out until this shit blows over, because he's getting more violent acting right now. You feel what I'm saying? He's not gonna leave you alone. You feel what I'm saying? Because he doesn't have any other options. A man who got options, he's not gonna be doing all that stalking shit unless he's Diddy. Diddy's the only like rich motherfucker who would stalk a female, bro, like after you break up with her. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a few other rich men are like that, but most rich men got that abundance mindset. They can kick him to the curb really easily and find another girl. You know, that's why you guys was laughing at Myron, because his girlfriend decided to like get with a skater or whatever and leave him. Don't laugh for too long, because he can replace her very easily. Okay? I'm talking about Myron from Fresh and Fit. You know what I'm saying? That's the power of having money. If one woman leaves, I can find another one easily, instantly. Yeah, I might feel sad about it. I might feel hurt that we broke up. But you know what's gonna cheer me up? That bitch that looked better than you down the hallway, or in the next house. You know, that's what's gonna cheer me up, and I can forget about you very easily. She gonna make me forget about you very easily. So that's when you got an option. You ain't gonna be doing all that stalking and coming around and shit. This nigga Berto, his name is Berto, by the way. You guys sometimes see me talk to him and shit. I mean, hey, what's up, Berto? That's him. Berto is the sub-5 male, man. He's a full-blown alcoholic. He drink from sun up to sundown. You heard what I'm saying? He's a cool dude when you get to know him. But right now, he on some other shit right now. You know what I'm saying? And I told him straight up, I was like, look, don't put me in your bullshit. No. You gotta deal with that. You won't see me for a whole entire day. And you might see me come here and crash for a little bit around 10 p.m. And then I'll wake up, and I'll leave before you wake up. I'm gone. Because you got to deal with that shit. Like tonight, they won't see me until like 10 o'clock. I might come around 10 o'clock and go to sleep. Because I don't want to be, when he decides he want to stab her or shoot her or something like that, or hurt her, I don't want to be in the mix. I don't want to be there. You deal with that shit. I'm mad at her for getting involved with a guy like that. That's what I'm mad about. I'm pissed off that she don't know how to get her shit together and get a man who got something. You know what I'm saying? She want to pick a loser, an incel, sub-5 loser that don't have any options. You know what I'm saying? You know. And yeah, Diddy was being all stalkerish with Cassie and stuff. I'm like, bro, but you got a lot of money. Like, you can replace her easily. Why? If she's not what you want in life, why slap her up and keep her around? You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you're gonna hit a female that's in your life, bro, you gotta let her go before you do it. Okay? Just don't call her back no more. Just leave her alone. Why can't you just leave her alone? You gotta slap her up, you gotta stalk her and shit. I think I stalked one girlfriend, man, my entire life. Like I said, that was my girlfriend Dolores, okay? And I did that for a couple of weeks, and then I found another twerk. I forgot about her. Ain't nothing like some new pussy to make you forget about the old pussy. You feel what I'm saying? For real, I was hiding up in the tree for like a couple of weeks. I used to go over there and hide up in the tree. And I think somebody snitched on me, so I had to get down off the tree and shit. So after that, I said, fuck that, man. I went back to my life, man. Had to get over it, you know, the hard way. Like find another girlfriend and shit. You know, but when a motherfucker ain't got a whole lot of options, that guy is dangerous. He becomes so dangerous. You know what I'm saying? his survival instincts kick in, man. He's trying to pass on his genes with that female. You know, and he's gonna fucking be crazy and want to stalk her all the time. You know. You know. You know. So it's like this. You have to control yourself. You know, you gotta control yourself. You gotta say no. Last time I got involved with a sub-5 female, she was stalking me and wouldn't let me go. Just stay with average women, bro. You know, average and above. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you have to go and sleep with a woman that's below you in looks? Yeah, I know. We all know that it's easy, or it's easier to get those type of women because your sexual market value is higher than hers. Okay? So you're not supposed to be dealing with these women, bro. They can be stalkerish. I'm pretty sure, like the Chads and Tyrones, they probably dealt with a plain Jane, and that plain Jane, once she got a taste of Chad and Tyrone, that's when she went nuts. That's when she went bananas. She started stalking them and shit. You gotta watch that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't find another guy on your looks level that's gonna give them a shot. So then they like, especially if they ain't got no goals, no plans for the future, they ain't got nothing to live for. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's when they become really dangerous. It's like this female who picked Birdo to get involved with. Birdo's starting to become violent. I seen him. He pulled a knife on her. I had to take the knife from him, and then he came over. He was trying to fight other dudes who stepped in because they was arguing, and some dude pulled up and said, "Man, just leave her alone." He's like, "What? What you talking about, man? Get the fuck away from me!" He started acting violent toward the man. I was like, "What, Berto? You are crazy, bro. It was nice meeting you, bro. I'm gonna try to avoid you and her." You feel what I'm saying? I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just looking out for my shit, man. You feel me? I'm looking out for my sanity. I don't want to be around you guys. Don't come run to me. I'm not going to protect you from that guy. Because you decided to get involved with this sub-5 dude who doesn't have anything to live for, who doesn't have options, okay? The guy doesn't have options. He doesn't have any plans for the future. He doesn't have any goals. So yeah, you're getting involved with a guy who don't have anything else but you. That's it. You feel what I'm saying? He doesn't have any options. He doesn't have anything to live for. So he's going to be stuck to you like glue. Now this guy, he's going to want to try to hurt people for you. He's going to want to try to go to jail. Eventually, if he keep messing with her, he probably going to hit her, and then he's going to go to jail, man. And he doesn't care, bro, because he's so obsessed with just that one chick, because he's an incel. He doesn't have any other options. He doesn't have any plans for the future. No goals, nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Now, if you got goals and you ain't got many options, then your mind is busy. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I ain't got that many options, but my mind is busy. So I'm like always thinking about numbers, and I'm always trying to hit a jackpot. So my mind is constantly focused on that. It's not focused on my situation, how bad it is, how very little options I got. I'm not focused on that. I'm focused on money, getting the bag. You know what I'm saying? The answer to all the goddamn misery that I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? All the loneliness and stuff. You know what I'm saying? The fucking, let me press this. The answer to all your problems is that bag, bro, when it comes to dating. Don't let nobody tell you anything different, bro. Oh, you can looks match, you could manipulate things, you can change your height, get jaw surgery. Nah. I mean, those things will help, but what's going to help a lot more than all that stuff is the money. You know what I'm saying? You can change your height, but you still ain't going to have a whole lot of options still. You know what I'm saying? You might have, you'll be a little bit more desirable, but you still ain't gonna have the options that the money can bring. The money gonna bring a bunch of options that you would like to have. Let me tell you, money is more powerful than Chad and Tyrone because it flocked. Well, I could say maybe they like neck and neck. Tyrone and Chad and Tyrone is like neck and neck with money. Because all of a sudden, when you get that money, you become a Tyrone or a Chad all of a sudden. You're sleeping with top tier women and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Anyway, you guys have a good day. I'm here at the spot. I gotta fly my sign. I'll see you guys later. I'm out.